Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I am so glad you're here. So we are going to attempt a little vlog style this week. I never promise that it's going to be the only day because especially when I start off on days like today, which is a Sunday, that's when I like to kind of like finish out the reset of the upcoming week. Which is like planning ahead and also closing out the current week. So I would love to take you along with me in that. If I don't get to film too much today, I'll take you along with me on either tomorrow or a couple days this week. But I did kind of want to show you a little bit of my routine on a Sunday, as well as some of the other things we need to do. We have a busy day. We are going to go and try to pick up, hopefully I like it, a chair for our living room from Facebook Marketplace. We are first going to go to church, so I'm going downstairs in just a minute to eat breakfast and go head out for church. And of course, just like making sure that we're resting, and today is my prep day for anything that we need to do for the week, and just myself, my planner, all of that good stuff, which I love doing. But I have to be able to sit down and not be too much interrupted. So we'll see if that happens. And I was planning on making a roast recipe, you know, the typical roast. I was going to do Joanna Gaines' Gather, whatever, her cookbook. But the roast didn't come in. And I have to make a stop to Target anyway, I think. So I'm just really dreading that because I love going to Target, but I spend way more than I plan. So we'll see if I do that. So a lot going on, and then just trying to be intentional with the family. But luckily Mira has a nap, and that kind of makes me stay home and get things done and do that in that time block. So we'll see if that happens. I will try to kind of keep you guys updated. Sometimes time gets away from me and I'm just trying to like hang out with the fam, so I don't think of filming. But if that happens today, I will definitely bring you guys along tomorrow and maybe even Tuesday. All right, let's see if that works. Oh, and I can also show you guys some updates with around the house. I took kind of a break from Facebook Marketplace, got our budget together and everything. And I've been being able to be more specific in some areas of our house. So I did get something yesterday I will show you guys and update you on. The only problem is I don't know if you've ever seen the before, because I kind of took a break from filming like vlog day in the lifestyle. So, but I'll show you guys the updates around the house as well. First of all, this isn't the best view, but this is from my daughter's room, and I am opening up all the windows because if you could be behind this camera with me, I have the most fresh wind coming at me, and it is so nice, and her room gets the most heat, so I'm trying to make sure that she gets a good amount of air in her room for her nap, because it can get pretty hot up here, and then we have to turn the air conditioner on, which isn't suitable for the rest of the house really, but it has just been the most beautiful spring weekend, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather as well, or if not, I hope it will come for you guys soon. We've had pretty like rainy days, so this is so nice. Hello, it is clearly a different day. It is Monday. I did not get to do as much as I wanted to yesterday at all, but today we are going to go full force. I have already printed up my April budget. I had to make some adjustments, so that took me a little bit. I still need to fill in my planner for my workouts this week, so I'll try to show you guys how I do that and what things are looking like, and my setup for the week. I've filled in my morning routine because I think I'm trying to make some adjustments so it's a little bit different. than my already like typed in version. So, and I will show you guys that as well, because I'm actually currently working on that. We've got a slow start today with me having to catch up for the month. So we're gonna get breakfast going and school started in just a few minutes now that I feel a little bit more paper prepared with my planner. So let me show you guys what I have going on with that and my morning routine. So I have my March, excuse me, my March budget, just the last tracker, and my April here. I made it like a flower coffee purple theme. It's kind of what I'm feeling right now for April. This is where I will keep track of the different categories for spending. So I still need to make my labels, but groceries, clothing, anything like that. And then I really want to make this page more of a priority for me, like weekly check-ins. Here is my expense trackers. Mama. Yeah. Whenever I talk on here, she thinks, Mommy. Another addition or change that I made was, instead of having a whole page for expense to income kind of thing, I decided to do it by week instead of, uh-oh, you gonna get them? Maybe. I decided to do this by week because it was getting a little overwhelming to count everything monthly, and it was feeling redundant. So but then like I can't remember everything too, so I was having to go back and like almost track again. So instead I am trying to do it on a weekly basis, and it makes it way less overwhelming, even quicker of a process. And I do feel like I'm more in the know of what's going on, as well as just kind of like waiting till the end of the month. So this is something I did with my printer. I just chose for it to print 4 on a page. And the idea behind this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then there's sometimes that little bit of another week, or like part of a week. But this is going to end up being like the totals page. So, and then I'm really liking these little savings trackers, although I have not been able to be consistent with it yet. But just kind of putting in some little doodles or coloring graphics, and then figuring out like a way to save. And then I'm also, maybe gonna start giving my son one of these. And then that's it, just a couple extra pages that didn't get filled out from January. That's the March budget. My my catch-all section, by the way, all of these are ones I'm trying to like figure out videos for. Oh, why don't I just use my top tab? So this was last week. Wasn't very colorful or anything, but definitely felt like I was able to be productive with this. And let me show you this week. So we've got my April calendar, which kind of goes with my budgeting theme as well. I've got that all filled out. What I like to do is fill in everything that's happening that we have put into our online shared calendar, and then anything that I've written, I have these printed ahead of time. So if anything comes up for another month, I'm able to write stuff in here. This is my currently I'm going to be using and trying to do a video. So when you see this, I'm trying to do a video for it, or do something else that's not planner related. This is going to be, I need to fill this in, but this is going to be my kind of like weight and workout tracker. And then here we go. Here's this week. So here's my lists and cleaning page. I printed up not an old one, but you're going to see the same thing, looking style thing here. And I already know that this probably isn't going to get used, but I may be using this for notes for the day, or like to-dos for the specific day. But I really kind of wanted, I'm sorry, I keep getting scratchy. I really kind of wanted to use something I had made a couple weeks back to see if it's something to put on the Etsy shop. I know some people were showing interest in this, but I was still ironing out some kinks and seeing what would be best. Like this, I'm using it, so I'm figuring out how this is not something that, like, it's just wasted if I have both of these. But this is what works better for me than something like this. So, but I do love the lists page, or the list section, the goals, and my water and workouts, as well as my dinner section. It just works for me. So I'm trying to figure out how to adjust this here for what else I need. And then this is a section I'm really excited about. I made these originally for like a daily or a notes page, and I'm really finding it being fun to use and productive for me to use for Etsy and YouTube, and they're fun to decorate too. And then I have this page or spread for our homeschool and family, which is really nice. It's kind of like a brain dump, and then I check in with it throughout the week. And here is my faith section. I'm really excited. I love the coloring, or the color combo, and the just the overall theme of it. So I'm excited to use that and get to my verse of the day and start writing some daily prayers and gratitude today. And my little faith blog, Bible plan. And this is all set up for my brain dump for our meal plan for next week. So that's what this week looks like, and then it just kind of goes into another week. So I was talking to you about my morning routine, and I have already put in the laundry. I've gotten ready. You just saw me doing the dishes, and next up we have homeschool and just getting outside and playing. So I'm going to kind of fill this in as we go throughout the day for what I, want to happen, and like as we have like a regular routine happening. But of course, like, this will most likely have workout in it, because I've been working out while Mira naps, home care, probably laundry and dishes again, and a home care item, and so forth. So let's see how we do. How's your toast? Good. How's yours, Corbin?
Good. I like my strawberries.
It is so nice outside. I decided to come out in a tank top and shorts to try to get some sun. And Mira's just picking some flowers. The boys are running in and out. It's kind of our lunchtime, but since we got such a late start, breakfast. It's not really, we're gonna have like a late lunch. I just finished our smoothie and it's gonna be time for Mira to go down for her nap soon, but I know she's not gonna be too happy about that. She's on the other side of you. Drinking her smoothie. Huh? Are you drinking your smoothie? She's staring at me like she's mad. But it is so nice. It's hailing. Little tiny bit.
Mama, is it still a snowstorm today?
Mm-mm.
Is there rain?
Yeah, just rain, it said. Hey guys, so it is Thursday now. If I didn't say it before, this is more of a week in the life instead of a day in the life, as this started on a Sunday. And I know I haven't even like done something each day of the week, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go throughout the week and check in with you guys and show you guys what I'm up to. Typically most days it's pretty much the same, with a few different things in there, and there's some toys, and just a little like adjustments to routines. So today I had a dentist appointment, and typically we would have done school before or like during the time that I went. So when I got back, I had to eat lunch and do some more school. So my workout, which I'm kind of in the middle of, started about an hour later than usual. But that's okay. I just kind of like changed a few things up. Still took it pretty easy this morning and played with the kids and whatnot. And today's been a little weird weather-wise. It's like it's windy, it's cold, but then it's kind of hot and humid when the sun does come out or shine bright through the clouds. I don't know. But I wanted to talk about the workouts I've been able to do. So I feel like I may not look like it, but I definitely have always kept fitness part of my routine. And just trying to like find where it works best for me in this season of my life has been probably the biggest struggle, because as much as I would love to get up early in the morning and get it done, I just can't, because I know that I can put so much more effort to it later in the day, or even mid-morning kind of thing. I was working out mid-morning and then doing more school and whatnot in the afternoons, but I just found right now school is working best during and after meals, and making sure that I am intentional with all three of my kids in the morning, as opposed to trying to like fit in a workout and then not being able to get outside or something if it's nice weather. Because a lot of times, of course, like I always choose my kiddos, and then I would find myself not working out or not saving the time later to do that, thinking I was going to work out earlier in the day. So what I have found right now is working out while my 2-year-old naps, just so I can really focus on that workout. I'm really trying to, I guess, lose weight, but also lose just more of just inches. I think I gained a couple pounds and inches moving here and not having a system in place or weights to work out with, not having a good program to follow. I could have been doing things myself, but my mind was just not able to think of workouts for myself either. So it was just an exhausting time. So I always think it's so sad that like you can put so much effort to losing pounds or inches or just feeling better overall, and then it can come back so easily. And I feel like as you get older, I'm finding as I get older that it is just harder and harder every single time. But I don't do it just for the looks or the numbers. I definitely do it to be healthy and strong, and I have to remind myself of that a lot. So the programs that I have been working on, and there's no sponsor, I'm just sharing what I do. I'm really loving Shaun T, this is Beachbody, Shaun T's Transformer. It's like 20 minutes a day, and it gets my heart pumping, and that is all I can really, or my body right now can really handle, is about 20 minutes of like fast pace, like no break unless you really need to do it on your own kind of break thing. And then I am also doing Lift 4 afterwards. So I work out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And if I don't, for some reason, get to do a Friday, just because a lot of times that's a fun Friday for us and we have something going on outside the house, and it might be kind of tiring to where I come home, and it's also our cleaning day, like our catch-up day, and you would think it would just be more relaxing, but there's always something that we need to catch up on in addition to the outing. So if I don't get to do the Friday, I try to do it over the weekend whenever I'm able to do that. So sometimes, like last week, it didn't happen and I only did Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, but typically I plan that weekends are just going to be busy and family intentional, all of that. So I really try to do Friday, and I'm really liking doing both of those programs. Now, the Lift 4 can be 40 minutes, but I'm not doing most of the core just because since having the baby still 2 years, yes, 2 years ago, I still don't feel like the core is okay for me. I need to start slower. So I don't know. I just thought I would share all that information if any of you middle-aged women out there are watching and kind of wonder what others are doing, or after baby women, or trying to find health and fitness and working out, making that a priority with being home with your children, or as busy as homeschooling and all of that. So yeah, I am in the middle of the workout right now. It's not a heavy workout, so I thought I would kind of stop in the middle of like a break in the middle of the two videos and kind of show you guys that. And then I'm also going to turn you around and show you some of just updates to the house and decor and stuff like that. So if you guys are enjoying these, I hope that you hit the like button and let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys would like more of these to include, maybe even some recipes that I liked, like meal planning, and kind of, I know I'll have people watch my meal planning videos, but if you want to see like the actuals of those as well. So, all right, here is some updates to the house now. Okay, you guys, so it's kind of plain, but I really don't want too much going on. I got this bench on Facebook Marketplace. I feel like I had kind of been on the lookout for one and knew that if something had popped up, I would maybe bite. So when I was actually looking for a bench here, nothing was coming up. So we had gotten this bench, which is way too big for this space, but I love it in the homeschool room here. Still not loving the combo, but you know. Already had this mirror, still not sure if this is how it's gonna stay, so I've kind of left the previous owner's wall hanging hardware there. And then this is nice because nothing's hung here except that little sign, but I had this wreath here which made this area kind of pop. My son's little drawings, they love taping things around the house. our little like clock. It just kind of reminds me of like my Thomas Kincaid. I love Thomas Kincaid pictures and stuff, so those kind of things remind me of that, and it wasn't going to get in the way of anyone or the door. And yeah, I love that I can just kind of decorate this more for holidays and seasons and stuff. But for now, it's just a little, it's kind of plain, but that's all that I need right now. I don't want too much clutter already going on around some of the house anyways. Another thing that we got, I just got this yesterday, is this really pretty chair. I love the color and the color of the wood. It's really comfortable. So this was a really nice find on Facebook Marketplace. I'm really glad that I got this one. It's very sturdy, very well taken care of. We also got this little table. My plans for this is that we can play board games, do homeschool, sit down with our coffee or afternoon snack and look out the windows. I'm just really excited about this table, and I really hope to use my sander and sand the top of this off. It's kind of got that, I don't know what that is. It's like a plasticky wood looking piece or whatever. But maybe I can sand it off and make it cute and either paint it or just restain the top. I'm not sure. And then we also got this chair. It is definitely more used than the other one, but I thought it went really well with our couch. And just another comfy, cozy nook in our living space, which is what I really loved about this house. All the space for all the little nooks and crannies where we can just live life, do school, and enjoy our time together. Oh, and if you haven't seen it already, I actually just kind of like put up some pictures, our books, very all functional little decor, and that's how we like it around here for that. Well, excuse my look. I just finished my second part of my workout was lift 4, and it was chest and triceps, which I didn't know, but today didn't get my heart rate going a whole bunch, but it was really good because Tuesday's workout, yesterday was the rest day, and Tuesday's workout was really tiring. It just took a lot out of me, so maybe that's what God planned. But I wanted to show you a recipe that I was gonna make tonight, and then I'll try to put in some clips of what it is. And I might try to tackle 2, because I don't know if everyone is gonna want these, and I know I shouldn't do that just because of that, but I thought it would be also nice to have the other recipe done if I am able to multitask it all. We got a fire going. It's really cozy in here right now. And I will show you what they are. So what I like to do when I meal plan lately is write the meal plan in my notes in my phone and where I need to get it from, whether it's Pinterest or a cookbook or something. And right now I have chicken puff pastries from Joanna Gaines or Magnolia Table Volume 2. And then the other one I'm trying to do is the Pioneer Woman's Enchiladas, but I need to look up my notes on my phone to see where I saved that, because it's not in one of the 2 cookbooks that I have borrowed from the library, and I probably just need to look it up online. So I'm going to see if I can tackle 2 recipes tonight. It's already 5:15. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes I get going really well. Like I have some energy after my workout right now, and I get going pretty well at this time, and then we end up eating a little bit later, but maybe the kids can get cleaned up before we eat tonight. We'll see. I got bacon bursting at me. Okay, you guys, I know it was ambitious, but I did it. I did both of them. I'm glad I did both of them because these ones are taking longer than I thought. It's a whole new recipe. I don't use puff pastry that often, but it has been fun, and it's probably the perfect night to experiment since my husband was able to kind kind of just watch over the kids and stuff. When we eat later like this, we find it helpful that he help clean the kids up while I'm finishing up dinner. And I think we're gonna have enchiladas because these still have to bake and the enchiladas are pretty much done. Let me show you those. I should turn this light on. So those look yummy. I didn't really make a side or anything to go with it though. That was the Pioneer Woman recipe, but I need to put egg wash on these, cut a slit, and then put them on the baking tray and get them in there. I think they have to bake for like 25 minutes. So another reason why we're only going to probably eat the enchiladas tonight, which is a bummer because these are probably better right out of the oven. So, but I don't think my kids are gonna want these, even though this mixture tastes really good. I don't know what it looks like it tastes to you, but it's got bacon, like a milk butter mixture is the creamy part, and chicken, green onions, red onions. I don't know. It's like a sweet and savory. Oh, and I had to do cinnamon because I didn't have nutmeg. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll show you guys how these turn out in just a few. So if you're curious, the reason that mine look a little bit differently sized is because I halved the recipe and only used one of the sheets of pastries. So they're a little bit different sizes than the ones in the recipe book, but overall they did pretty good. So it is Friday now. Just got back from Bible study and then having lunch with the kids, and I laid Mira down for her nap. So that's pretty much what we have done today so far, and it's been nice to get back to the Bible study that I talked about. And I realized I haven't really given like much of an update, not even like on Instagram for anybody that's been kind of like following and wondering how things are going. So I need to sort of do it quickly because for the rest of the day, I'm going to kind of talk for the rest of the day, I have to figure out where to set the phone right now. I know I always have a monitor on in the background, so sorry, but for the rest of the day, my plans are that I have a meeting with a dear friend of mine back home. We do that once a week, and we discuss just life and how each other are doing, and M is for Mama, the book that we're reading, which we're on, I think, the last 2 chapters now. So, and that has been really nice in reaching out, connecting with, her, and then talking about a book and holding me accountable for that book reading. So if you are wondering why you can't get through a whole book, maybe it's accountability, because I think that's what it was for me. And continues for other books I read as well. But I kind of wanted to just kind of touch on how I'm feeling today. So I did not mean for this vlog to be about like fitness and health and wellness and all of that. But I have definitely had it on my mind. And when I work out, I feel really good about myself. I feel great about my progress. And then the next morning when I get on the scale or put my jeans on or something, it's frustrating. And I know that it's not something that's going to happen so quickly. I mean, I know that I've been doing this for many, many, many years. And there's probably something out there I'm not doing that I should be, or doing that I shouldn't be. But it's so to the point now where it's like very detailed in that I don't know what it is. But I'm going to keep trucking. I'm going to keep going. Because I know it's good for me and I like to do it. So I'm about to change to my workout clothes so that way I can get my workout in, and I'm going to do the 20-minute transformation, and I want to say the lift for workout is supposed to be back and biceps. So I do feel like I'm getting stronger, and maybe some of the numbers that are not going down and sort of going up sometimes are due to gaining muscle. I'm trying to get in a lot more water than I even usually take in, and I'm not eating like the most healthy because I'm in a rut with meals, and I'm trying to make sure that I am making meals that the family loves. And to be honest, like, I'm just trying out new recipes at this point that taste good, that can not only feed, me and my husband, but my kids and possibly others too. So it's a balance, I guess, but all in all, I'm doing what I can in the season that I am in, and but today I'm feeling a little down about it. So that's kind of where I'm at today. I love Fridays, but this Friday I'm feeling a little down about something. So I'm hoping to feel a lot better after my workout and talking to a friend as well. So I'm also going to get the kids going on some stuff, and hopefully you guys are having a great week. And if you're in a rut like this, you're not alone. Okay, so I just got changed in my workout clothes, and as I was doing that, I was like, I didn't even tell you guys an update on how things are. I started to. So since the last, vlog or something, I started to go to a Bible study on Friday, started connecting more with people, which has been really awesome. My son is in a 1 day a week Christian Academy homeschool thing, and then the van that we had purchased started having huge problems, and it ultimately ended up breaking down on us on the freeway when we were taking it in for the second time. So needless to say, we luckily were easily able to return that. They had no problem. It was almost like they were offering for us to return it, probably knowing how bad it was. And I don't even think we put 300 miles on it. So then I was without a car for a few more weeks, and then we got another van. So it has been doing really well. So we're praying that it does, but I think it just really bummed me out that it just didn't work out. It's not that I was connected to that first van or anything. It was just never had to return a car kind of thing, and made me worry a little bit about that stuff. And then money has been a big deal because we are seeing how much money it has cost to move, and not just the move, but going, all into all the stuff after the move and getting settled and stuff like that. So, and then trying to get into a routine. So most days I am great and positive, but today it's all kind of hitting me, so, so yeah, I'm going to go work out, and I'm going to hope that workout is very helpful. I'm sure there's other things that have been happening that I can't remember right now to update you guys on. I haven't been, I've kind of taken a couple, when you guys see this, it'll feel like a couple weeks off of filming, just because I cannot get into a routine still, or once I do, something comes up. But I am always trying to figure out how to get into a better routine for filming. And my mom should be here in a couple months at the most, and that'll really help me out as well to be in a better routine for that, because we don't know anybody to watch the kids, or to even we can't even take date nights. So it's throughout the months it's kind of like a roller coaster. You get where you're fine, and then sometimes you just get where you've got to dig deeper for a little bit of hope. And pray a lot more. And yeah, so that's kind of the biggest update. We're also adjusting to spring life here, which is still cold, but so nice. I mean, yesterday I think we saw like three for sure seasons in one day. But just kind of adjusting to that as well. All right, you guys, so now that I have almost all my makeup under my eyes, I've worked out, I talked to my friend, I sat down and I meal planned, and as you saw, I made some bookmarks for recipes that I'm going to most likely make next week. When I do that, I sit down and I go through the book. I try to relax and like take that time for myself because I really do enjoy it. And I'm trying to make more time for that one day a week. Usually it's before Friday though. And today's Friday, but, and my husband got home from work. I just started a fire and sat down, and my kids are playing. And as you saw, Mira's reading, Corbin's playing with blocks. And I just, my husband and my son were chit-chatting, and I just like to sit down and do that. It's been really fun and really helped me look forward to cooking more. As I don't know if you knew, but I was in a funk with cooking, and I've probably mentioned it throughout this week already, but I'm really enjoying, I really like cooking new recipes and then doing them again and again a couple times to see if they are staples for our family and something I will continue enjoy making. So we had found, I think we found some with the enchiladas. I do like those chicken pastries, and I think that they can be easy enough if I don't do a double dinner kind of thing like last night, which is why I'm going to try a couple recipes that have to do with pastry again. And yeah, I just really enjoy sitting down and doing that, and it prepares my mind for the next week to come and helps me to feel just better knowing that feeding my family has been the plan for it, has been taken care of. with that, as you might have seen, I'm also trying to track my foods next week. So I'm trying to do small goals at a time. And if you guys want to continue to see how I do with any of this, just let me know in the comments below, because I don't know if you guys really care much about this, being that my channel is mainly planning. But I mean, what are we planning, right? We plan for our lives. So one of my goals, it's a big one, but it's taken in small steps. Sorry, I'm just looking out my upstairs window right now, and there's a beautiful cardinal in the tree, but I can't turn this around for some reason. So I would show you, but one of the things is doing small steps. So these last 2 weeks have been just getting my water intake in. I thought I was doing really well with that. Not so sure, but I'm still working on it. But my next goal is to do food tracking, and I really want to just do it all. And I know that's not the way to go. So what I'm going to do is do my portion fix style tracking, where I just think, okay, that meal had, you know, a carb, a veggie, da da da. But I am also, if it's not too much, I'm going to be tracking one meal in my FitnessPal, instead of thinking I can take it all on. So if it's most likely going to be breakfast, because that is the meal that I eat most likely the same. And I'm going to go from there. So I haven't filled it in my planner, but that's what I'm going to do. So if I decide to get my stuff together and get you guys in on next week, or showing you at least how the planner comes out, I hope that you will join me for that next video. So thank you so much for joining me this week, you guys. You really helped and encouraged me to be productive, be intentional, and work on areas that I really want to do better in, or be more fulfilled in. So I hope you guys are doing really well. Again, I like to let you guys know, if you have any prayers, please let me know. I would love to add you to my prayer list. And if you guys would like to pray for us in any way, just, you know, just still finding our people here, and tribes and friends, for my kids, for me, for my husband and I. And my mom should be getting ready to come soon too. So we are praying that she is able to have a good, soft, smooth sale, as in SALE, of her property, and coming home here. So, and just the hard challenges that's going to come with that, with selling the place that we've lived all my life anyway. Her anniversary with my dad is today, actually, and he's been gone for about almost 11 years. So this is her last time there, her last year there, month or two. And as much as I really want her here, I also don't want to rush her out of there, because it is a special, special place for us that we're not going to really get to revisit, since it'll be someone else's home soon. And that's just a hard thing. So thank you for your prayers as well. And I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful, blessed day, weekend, whatever you are in. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.